$15 an hour. Let's talk about that one time.
When I was a kid, when I was a teenager,
$5.25.
I remember $4.25 is what I got an hour. My first job, I made $4, $25, but
I think you were getting screwed.
I was probably.
'Cause I'm older than you are.
And I remember I took a job at a skating rink. I don't remember what. I was minimum wage, whatever the hell it was back then, 6 something I think, or 5 something. And I fucking loved it. I didn't beg for more money. You know what I did? I worked more.
Yeah.
I wanted more money. I went to the boss and I said, hey Kurt, I want to work more. I want to work every skating session I possibly can because I want money. And that's what I did. I worked my ass off. And it was fun. I enjoyed my job. I was making fucking, pennies, but you get free sodas. You get to go skating for free. Your friends come in.
At that time, at that age, you didn't really have responsibility that money had to be doled out.
No, and you want to know who worked at that skating rink?
Who?
All teenagers.
Yeah.
You know why? Because it didn't pay shit.
Yeah.
That's the kind of job you have when you're a teenager. You get a low-paying, low-skill job until you learn and are able to get something.
Are there opportunities in that low-paying, low-skill job to learn something and move forward? Yeah. You can learn management skills. Yep. You can learn, front of house in restaurant industries, front of the house, back of the house skills to become kitchen manager, general manager of a restaurant or skating rink, or I mean, there's a million ways to go from one little spot. But
but I mean, if I go to McDonald's and you're getting $15 an hour,
my burger better come out looking like that fucking picture.
No, it's going to come out even worse
because I'm tired. I open that Big Mac package and the cheese is stuck to the fucking box. There's lettuce mounds everywhere. The sauce is all over the top of the bun. I mean, you guys are already getting paid. Just do it right. Maybe, just maybe, if you applied yourself, you could make more money instead of being. I pull up to McDonald's drive-thru. What do you at? Motherfucker, now I want to go over to Hardee's.
And you got
that shit.
And then you pull up to the window and there's a health inspection score of 80.
Yeah. And then go to Chick-fil-A. Go somewhere like Chick-fil-A. Look at how busy this son of a bitch is. There's 50 cars in line at any given time, every day, except Sunday. And I'm still through that drive-thru faster
than the Burger King or the McDonald's that didn't have anybody in
than any other joint that's only got 1 or 2 people. My food was absolutely perfect, just like I wanted it.
Yep.
My experience was great. It was pleasant. Nobody was rude. Everybody was kind and polite. And I'm sure, I don't know for sure, but I would be willing to bet that Chick-fil-A probably pays their people a little bit more than the competition.
Yeah, I think they do. I think they get a little bit more.
But what's expected from them
is a little bit more.
Is more. And they give you more.
Yeah, I think they give you more than what is expected of them usually, it seems.
But those kids are proud of their jobs.
Yeah.
They're proud to be
and it is no different of a job than McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, KFC. It is no different. Except for the people who work there want to do their job.
Yes. And here's another thing. Let's talk about that. These fast food restaurants, these car washes. Well, I shouldn't lump those in there. But, these low-paying jobs, they're intended for teenagers.
Yes.
Kids in college who need some pocket money. And senior citizens.
Yep.
That's what these jobs are really. I mean, think about it. It doesn't take a fucking genius to drop French fries in a basket of oil. It doesn't take a genius to make a cheeseburger. And, you're wanting $15 an hour for that. Sorry, I have a hard time with that.
Again, you want $15 an hour, but you got an 80 score on your last health inspection, and my entire order was wrong. So what exactly are you doing for $15 an hour?
Yeah, show me that you're worth it. And so look at the numbers of this. If a restaurant employs 10 people at, I don't know, $10 an hour, they have budget that they have to stick with every month for different categories, and one of them being payroll.
Yep.
They can't exceed that budget, otherwise they won't come out profitable at the end of the month or the end of the quarter. So now they have to reduce their amount of employees, which means some of you are going to get laid off or fired, or jobs that they would be hiring for, now they're not going to hire for.
Yep.
Because they have, now that their monthly budget remains the same, they have to pay more per employee, so they have to have less employees. Now you're forced to work more hours. You're going to have more duties. You're going to have less help because you got less employees to work with you. And should the restaurant hire more people and exceed that budget of payroll, now they have to increase the prices of the food. So then that rolls on to the consumer.
Yep. And when the consumer's out there getting 80 health scores and doesn't want to come to your restaurant and get their order wrong every time because you don't put your ability into the job that you get paid to do, they don't come. They don't show up. You don't make money. You lose a job. Your friend that works there with you loses a job.
Yeah, I'll go down the street to Bob's Burgers, where it's family owned and family run, and all family works there. And so, you know, Bob can pay his kids and his wife and his cousins whatever the hell he wants. But the service is great. The food is great. It's excellent quality. It's always consistent every time.
I'll pay $2 to $5 more for that any day.
Yeah, that'd be worth it. But these motherfuckers talking about, oh, we want more money. Don't try to raise a family working at goddamn a fast food joint.
No.
End of story. I'm sorry.
Because I hate it for you. We could all survive without McDonald's and Burger King and KFC.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Chick-fil-A.
You know, I know a guy.
And any of them.
I know a guy that started off at a
cook your own food.
Yeah, I know a guy that started off at a grocery store when he was a teenager. He worked at a grocery store and a sub shop. And this was, I don't know, 7-8 years ago. He started at that grocery store, minimum wage, $7.25. He's a goddamn manager now, and he's killing it.
Yeah,
I mean, he's making probably, I don't know, I'd guess 60 to 70,000 a year, and he manages the stock room or some shit in the back. I mean, he literally goes in at night and they do whatever the hell they do, but he started off making minimum wage.
He didn't bagging groceries.
Yeah, he didn't beg for more. He just worked his way up.
Yeah.
And you can do the same. Any industry, I think you can do the same thing. Everybody has the opportunity to. And seniority means nothing. You could have been there for 5 years, but if Scotty comes in and a year later he's doing a way better job than you, well, of course he's going to get promoted.
Yep.
And your ass is going to stay there sweeping floors. You got no fucking initiative. I feel bad.
Just because you came there to get a job and you expect to be paid just because you're there. But your presence is not what gets you paid. Your effort and your work is what gets you paid.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to stop by the Freedom Muffin merch store at freedommuffinstore.com for all the latest gear. Use code MUFFIN10 for 10% off your order. And for you diehard fans, go to our Patreon page, Freedom Muffin. Your support is what gives us the ability to create America's best content.